Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom surrounded by tall mountains and sparkling rivers, there lived a kind king and a loving queen who wanted a baby more than anything in the whole world. They had been waiting for many,
we had a child,
many years.
My love. My heart aches so deeply for a baby.
I know, my dear. I know.
My love.
One magical day, their wish finally came true.
Oh, wonderful news! I'm gonna be a father!
The queen gave birth to the most beautiful baby girl with golden hair like sunshine, rosy cheeks like pink roses, and eyes as blue as the summer sky.
She certainly
They
is a
named her
happy
Princess
baby, isn't
Aurora, which means dawn, because she brought light and joy into their lives like the morning sun. The king and queen were so happy that they decided to throw the biggest celebration the kingdom had ever seen.
Incredible.
There were jugglers, musicians, dancers. And tables overflowing with delicious food.
Indeed.
The whole kingdom came to
the roasted
celebrate.
turkey looks divine.
The most important guests were the 3 good fairies who lived in the enchanted forest. Their names were Flora, who wore a red dress, Fauna, who wore a green dress, and Merryweather, who wore a blue dress. These 3 fairies had magical powers and loved the royal family very much.
Thank you all for coming. Your presence honors us and makes this evening truly special.
Sweet
Flora
princess,
stepped forward first
my
and
gift
raised
to
her
you
wand.
shall be the gift of beauty.
You will grow to be beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside too, with a heart full of kindness. Dear
Then
little
Fauna
princess,
stepped forward.
my gift to you shall be the gift of song. You will have the most beautiful voice and bring joy to everyone who hears you sing.
Just as
I
Merryweather
bestow
was
upon
about to give
you
her
the
gift,
of... What in the world?
huge doors burst open with a loud bang. Dark purple smoke filled the room. Out of the smoke appeared a tall, scary woman dressed in black and purple robes. It was Maleficent, the most powerful and evil fairy in all the land.
What a lovely party. But I'm hurt. Why wasn't I invited?
The king stood up bravely.
Leave now!
Maleficent laughed horribly.
I'll leave. But first, I too have a gift for the baby princess. Listen well. The princess shall grow in grace and beauty. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
The queen screamed and held baby Aurora close. But Maleficent just laughed and disappeared in purple smoke and green flames.
Wait!
Brave little
I haven't
Merryweather
given my
stepped
gift
forward.
yet, and I cannot undo her curse completely, but I can change it. Dear sweet little princess, if you do prick your finger, you will not die.
Instead, you will fall into a deep sleep that can only be broken by true love's kiss.
Burn
The king
every
immediately
spinning
commanded,
wheel in the kingdom!
but the 3 good fairies knew Maleficent would still find a way.
Your Majesties, let us take the little princess to live in a cottage deep in the forest, hidden where she can never find her.
When she turns 16 and the curse is broken, we'll bring her home safely.
With tears streaming down their faces, the king and queen agreed. That very night, The three fairies took baby Aurora and disappeared into the forest.
Go into the dark forest. Search everywhere until you find her and bring me her head.
For 16 years, Aurora lived in a small cottage in the woods. The fairies called her Rose, and she had no idea she was a princess. Aurora grew up kind, gentle, and beautiful. She loved to sing, and all the animals in the forest would come to listen. On the morning of Aurora's 16th birthday, the fairies sent her out to pick berries. While Aurora was in the forest singing, a handsome young prince was riding nearby. His name was Prince Phillip, and he heard her beautiful voice. When he saw Aurora, he was amazed. She was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen.
Carries my voice through the tallest trees.
"Excuse me," Phillip said gently.
That was the most
beautiful song I've ever heard. When their eyes met, both felt something magical. They talked and laughed, and time flew by.
Oh, you're making that up, surely. So there I was, facing the griffin, when I realized I'd forgotten my sword.
Oh dear, what did you do?
I offered it a sandwich. It seemed quite pleased.
I have to go. Come to the cottage this evening.
Back at the cottage, Aurora told the fairies about the wonderful young man.
He truly is
The fairies looked worried.
in all the land. Rose, we need to tell you something. You can't see that young man again because you're already promised to someone else.
Then they told her the truth. "You're not really Rose, you're Princess Aurora. An evil fairy named Maleficent put a curse on you. We've been hiding you here to keep you safe. Tonight, after the sun sets, the danger will be over. Then we must take you back to the castle to meet your real parents." Aurora couldn't believe it. Tears filled her eyes. She didn't want to be a princess. She just wanted to see the young man again. As the sun began to set, the fairies took Aurora back to the castle and left her in a beautiful room while they went to tell the king and queen their daughter had returned.
Your Majesties, wonderful news! We brought the princess back to the castle.
She is safe, thank the heavens.
Suddenly, a strange green light began to glow. "Come, child," a mysterious voice whispered. "Follow the light." Aurora felt like she was in a dream. She followed the glowing ball up a winding staircase to a dark tower room. In the middle stood a spinning wheel. "Touch it," the voice whispered. Aurora reached out her hand. The moment her finger touched the sharp spindle, she felt a tiny prick and fell into a deep, deep sleep. Maleficent appeared, laughing. "At last, my curse is fulfilled." The three good fairies found Aurora and cried with sadness. They carried her to her bedroom.
Remember, she just sleeps until true love's kiss awakens her.
The fairies used their magic
Sweet dreams,
to put
gentlemen.
everyone in the entire
And off to
castle
the
to
main
sleep
hall.
too.
Or to
The
put to
guards,
sleep.
the cooks, the king and queen, everyone fell asleep. Meanwhile, Prince Phillip had arrived at the cottage to see Rose, but Maleficent was waiting. Her soldiers captured Phillip and took him to her dark castle.
Faster, Prince. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
She locked him
You will
in a dungeon.
stay here forever while the princess sleeps.
But the three good fairies followed them. They snuck into the dungeon.
Prince Phillip, you're the only one who can save the princess.
They used magic to break his chains and gave him the sword of truth and the shield of virtue. Phillip bravely fought his way out. Maleficent became furious and transformed herself into a giant dragon, blocking the path to the castle. "Now you shall deal with me," the dragon roared, breathing green fire. Phillip was scared, but he thought of Aurora. Fairies made his sword glow with powerful magic.
Throw the sword with all your might!
Phillip threw the sword of truth with all his strength. It struck the dragon in the heart. Maleficent let out a terrible scream and fell, defeated forever. Phillip ran to the castle and found Aurora sleeping on her bed. He knelt beside her and gently kissed her lips. The moment his lips touched hers, Aurora's eyes opened. The curse was broken. It's you, she said with joy.
Yes, it's me, and I'm Phillip, and we've been promised to each other since we were babies.
Aurora laughed with happiness.
So we can be together.
All around them, the castle began to wake up. The king, the queen, the guards, everyone woke up and celebrated because the princess was safe, the curse was broken, and true love had saved the day. There was a magnificent wedding, and Aurora and Phillip got married.
Your support means everything to us on this wonderful day.
They ruled the kingdom together with kindness and wisdom, and they lived happily ever after, proving that true love and courage can overcome any evil. And so, dear friends, remember Aurora and Phillip's story. Remember that true love is worth fighting for, that courage can help you face any dragon in your life, and that goodness always wins in the end. Never give up on your dreams. Be brave when facing scary things, and always believe in the power of love. If you enjoyed this magical story about Sleeping Beauty and how true love and courage defeated evil, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss another amazing fairy tale. Share this story with your friends and family, and remember to always be brave, believe in love, and never give up on your dreams. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next magical adventure.